guys, this is Jacob, and I've officially been living here for 1 week. Had a good time living in Nebraska so far. It's a really nice area. The only thing that I really do not like about it so far is the weather. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it's extremely hot here. It's like 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and the wind is absolutely atrocious. Sometimes it literally feels like I'm being lifted off the ground as I'm walking. We're currently walking to a new supermarket that I uncovered just the other day. I have not been inside the place yet, but I have seen the outside of it, and it looks very promising, so I thought I would go in and explore it. Yeah, it's not a bad place. Like, the skies are fucking incredible here. Stunning. Yeah. I gotta cross the... Also grabbed a Monster Energy before I went walking. Okay. This is about a 30-minute walk to get to this place. It's not that far away, which is why I also say that if I really like it, I may actually end up walking here on a daily basis. Like, this might actually become my new favorite supermarket if I really like it. Another thing I want to mention, I also just got a job. I have been here for 1 week and I've already landed a relatively decent retail position. An hour and 30 minutes to walk, but considering I walk everywhere, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. Like, I still miss my family and whatnot. But I mean, let's face it, moving was inevitable. And Nebraska is evidently proving to be a good decision. I doubted this place at first, but I began to really like it. Another thing worth mentioning, which I really like this, by the way, I think this is fucking incredible. There is a large Muslim community in this area. I think that's really cool. As you all know, I have a very strong interest with Islam. I think it's an amazing religion. Getting to interact more with the Muslim community is just really awesome. The place that I'm visiting is a Middle Eastern supermarket. As you all know, I'm deeply fascinated with the Middle East. I think it's one of the best parts of the world. There's a lot of places in the Middle East that I want to visit. Planning a trip to Saudi Arabia later in the year, but I'm not entirely sure if it's going to happen. If it does, there will definitely be a vlog for it. This place that I'm visiting is a Middle Eastern supermarket, basically. I can say that there's an Iraq flag on the window. That's one of the countries I've wanted to visit for a very long time, so I'm just really excited to see this place. This bridge is by far like one of the coolest things I have found in Nebraska. I walk across this bridge pretty much anytime I want to go to the store or something. Shit. The person just behind me just fell on her bike. Really surprising. I did not think I would catch that on camera. But yeah, this is the bridge. I'm gonna grip my phone as much as possible here because the wind on this bridge is pretty bad. I'm sure you guys can hear it. But yeah, this is, I believe, the Salt Lake Bridge, if I'm not mistaken. Section over there. I really think that billboard is just hilarious. I know you see these a lot throughout America, but like, in all honesty, you really should not be allowed to have billboards like this up. Just my personal opinion. Okay, we are pretty much there. Just gotta cross the street and get over to that Little Caesars over there. Okay, so there's the Little Caesars, and it's attached to a place called Lil Risky Sports Bar and Grill. I've never been there before, but I've thought about going there. I'm not sure if they have pescatarian or vegan options though, so I'm not sure. Hey.
I like your shirt, it's cool.
Oh, thanks. Oh man, I look fat as fuck today. Okay, so this is what the plaza looks like. We're going to that place, ROJ Market. It should be a really nice place. So yeah, let's fucking do it. Okay. Okay, so we are standing outside of it, and this is what I was talking about. That is really fucking cool. Like, this is not something I would have ever seen in Columbus. Like, this is really awesome. Also, it appears there's also a smoke shop, so I was not aware of that. But that shouldn't be a problem. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, what type of store is this?
It's a Mediterranean store.
Right. I just moved here like a week ago, so I'm kind of
You can
exploring
check
the
it out
area.
if you'd like.
All right. 1 second. Sorry.
No, you're good.
This place is really cool.
Yeah, you can go ahead and check everything out. I mean, we have a lot of stuff that.
Oh, you work here?
Yeah, I own it actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not know that. Is videoing allowed in the store?
Yeah, go
I'm
for
a
it. No, you're
YouTuber,
good.
so I do this a lot.
Yeah, you can definitely go for it.
All right. What's with the flag outside?
So I'm from Iraq.
I'm
Yeah.
actually planning a trip there very soon. I'm actually.
Yeah, so
Like,
I mean, everything
yeah.
you see in here will be really familiar there, because this is more of like a Middle Eastern store. So we have everything here is basically like shipped overseas, and it's like
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's not common to see everything you see in here.
The Middle East is one of my favorite parts of the world. That's a place I've wanted to go to for a while.
And it's very different too. So this is all of our.
So you're saying that most of the stuff here is basically over there as well, essentially.
Everything here is there. If you go there, everything you see here will be there.
Okay.
I speak Kurdish. I'm Yazidi.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is like our honey. This is more like jelly, peanut butter jelly, I'd say.
I've never seen some of this stuff before, but it looks really good.
Yeah. We eat this with breakfast. This, that. We eat that with breakfast, and we eat it with our bread and tea.
Okay.
That's a breakfast item. These are all basically breakfast items. These are more of like a snack you can have with tea. This is breakfast items too. It's more of a sweet than yeah, it's more of a dessert, I'd say, for like breakfast.
Okay.
It's really good.
Are there ingredient labels on any of this stuff? Oh yeah, it looks like
they're
it.
all labeled and they're all big brands. So these are dried figs, and on this side we have all like ramen. These are very, very, very good. They come overseas.
Sorry, I'm not very talkative.
No, you're good.
Like I'm not as talkative as I wish I was, but yeah, I'm also just kind of kind of just taking it all in. Holy fuck, this is a cool place. I did not expect that. Hey.
Our snacks, just all this areas.
Okay.
Snacks and chips, and these are like bigger items for, in our culture, a very common thing is when we go over to guest house, we like taking like a gift, and in most cases it's gonna be like chocolates, and it's gonna be one of these items over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Mostly these are very common in our culture right here.
These?
Yeah, these ones, those, and then we got guava, which is very.
I've actually heard of that before.
Yeah, this is our most common dessert in the Middle East. It's
okay.
The best ever. It's very sweet.
I was gonna say I swear I've seen that on videos before.
Yeah. And then we got all of our coffee items.
Coffee.
These are all of our seeds. These are my personal favorite.
This is very good to know. I might actually end up shopping here a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it around this for sure. Yeah, these are more chips and stuff. Yeah, so we're still pretty new. We're getting more items in.
Oh, it's a new store?
Yeah, we've been open for about 3 months.
Okay, I moved here about a week ago, and I moved from Columbus, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah, this type of stuff I'm the only person that really took interest in this stuff in that area. Would you say that Iraq is a nice place to live in? Because
honestly, it just depends on what part you would like. Like, for example, Duhok or Zahol, that part of Iraq is beautiful. I love it there. It's very hot, but I really like it because all my family live down there. So
okay.
I recommend to visit everywhere and try. I was there last year myself for 3 months on vacation there. So
really,
I try to go every 2 years because I have a lot of family back there still.
Okay, I hope to visit one day.
Yeah.
I have a coworker at my last job. They said that they lived in Iraq very temporarily, like in the mid 2000s.
Yeah, so
he said it's really nice.
Me myself, I lived there my whole life until 2015, and then I moved to the U.S.
Okay.
So I've been here for 10 years.
Yeah, I like it in this area, but I aspire to eventually move to the Middle East. I think it's just, I like the Middle East so much more.
I mean, if you have a good chunk of money saved up,
yeah,
definitely a spot you could live in it all that. Your money is worth so much there.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, I've heard that it's
It's cheap down there, everything.
I've heard that before.
70 there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
And everything else is really cheap. Like, for example, like this chocolate bar, and I have it as probably like $1.99 or like $1.29. It'll be maybe like 10 cents there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Also, this. Did you know this doesn't exist in most parts of the United States?
I did not know that.
Yeah, if you walk in almost any store, you don't see that anywhere. I'm pretty sure that the United States version of that is a Snickers, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
I think it's. I'm really liking this store so far. Does this place have like shopping carts, if I may ask?
Yes, I have baskets over there, and I have shopping carts outside.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't sure if this was a new place or not. I just noticed the flag outside the window, and I was like, "Oh, that place is probably really interesting."
This is all of this stuff, and we have a lot of canned fruits and vegetables. This is our famous rice.
Okay.
I got all types of that. I got the 10 pound, 15 pound, 20 pound, 5 pound.
Is this like a common brand? I've seen that name a lot.
Reef is probably the most popular Middle Eastern brand, so we do get a lot of our stuff from there.
Okay.
Yeah. And on this side we have our famous sardines.
Sardines.
This is very common in our culture, the sardines. And we have a lot of different sardines, and we got spam. In fact, our spam actually cooks. If you try to cook it like with oil, it'll actually get dark and cook, unlike the American one that I've noticed.
I haven't. Funny enough, I actually do not eat meat, like, at all. Yeah. So, like, I know a lot of people buy spam, I just never got into it. Yeah.
This is our breakfast items.
Breakfast
I have
items.
just not too much selection of it, but I'm still getting more.
Yeah, I get that.
I have to-go meals ready to just put in my drink. And then we got chicken shawarma, beef shawarma. We have kebabs. So yeah, different stuff. And I have a few fruits and vegetables. Starting next week, hopefully, I'm gonna be getting like bigger loads of everything. And I'll have a really big selection of fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
So, for now.
Yeah, I'll be sure to tell my roommates about this place. I think that this place is, I really, really hope that this place stays around for a while.
I will.
It seems perfect, in my opinion.
4 years.
What?
I'll have it open for a minimum 4 years.
At least 4 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if it goes really good, then I'll expand it to hopefully forever, you know?
Okay.
Hopefully business doesn't go down.
Yeah, I hope it works out.
Thank you. We got more sauces, and we got a lot of seasonings over there. A lot of back home seasonings, for sure.
Okay, I got the camera back up. So this is like the kitchenware section?
Yeah, so this is more of like hand soap and stuff like that. Right, feel free to look around.
Okay. So I just left the store. Got a lot of items, but yeah, I'm going to be showing these items in a few minutes. I'm really excited to try these. Yeah, I just got to the hotel room and I'm going to show you all the stuff that I got at this place. Now, I didn't buy too much extravagant stuff. Like, there's so much more that I wanted to buy, but obviously I'm kind of on a budget and I haven't even started my job yet, so I did not want to spend way more than I should have. But I guarantee you I will be going to this place a lot more often. It's really nice. They have a lot of unique items. The guy who runs the business is really friendly. The place is really nicely organized. I thought that this place was just incredible, and I did end up spending $70, so I wanted to show you all the stuff that I got here. Okay, it has officially been 1 day since I have went to the supermarket. I did a video yesterday showing a few items, but the video was unfortunately unsuccessful because my roommates had just arrived and something had happened and I wasn't able to really record what I wanted to. So I thought I would try to record this again since they are currently out and about. So I'm not going to go too far into detail, but I will go into some detail with a few items. I also would like to say that I didn't pick the most extravagant items at the store because obviously I'm on a budget. I haven't even started my new job yet, and you know, I didn't want to just go completely overboard and spend more than I should have. But I 100% guarantee you I will be going to this store more often. I have really enjoyed pretty much everything I have bought so far from this place. So for starters, this is one of the drinks that was recommended to me when I was in the store. I believe it was on the video, but I'm not completely sure about it. He said this was one of his favorite beverages, so I decided to give it a try, and it's really fucking good. This is actually something that I wish I had bought a 2-liter of when I was at the store. It also has a really cool opening mechanism. Like, basically, this doesn't come off. It actually screws back onto the cap. I also bought this mango drink, which based on the label it says that this came from Egypt. It's actually pretty good, and I might buy another one of these. I also bought 2 other drinks while I was there. I got this orange juice beverage, and my personal favorite was this peach drink. This might have honestly been one of the best drinks I've had in a long time. Not only is it actual peach juice, but it actually has diced peaches in it as well, which is not something I expected. This is the thing I was the most questionable about. I wasn't even sure if I was going to like this or not. Like, I picked it up and it looked interesting, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. It is Baraka Rose Flavor Candy Delight, product of Lebanon. I wasn't sure what to expect out of it. I wasn't expecting it to be very chewy though. That was the one thing that kind of threw me off. I'm not sure if these have gelatin, but it says they do not. So if you look at the back, it doesn't have any signs of gelatin, but it definitely has a very gelatin texture to it. They're not great on the first try, but once you have a couple of them, you really adjust to the flavor. I bought these noodles. I have not tried them yet, so I can't say anything about them. But I got 3 of these because I have really good expectations for them. Also, most of the ramen noodles, like the ones in the United States, they usually have chicken fat or beef fat for flavoring, and I obviously do not eat that, so I try to look for the vegetarian options, and those are vegetarian friendly, so they are probably perfect. Now, this one I was kind of nervous about. I've tried something similar to this, but I've never tried it, if that makes any sense. It is halva with chocolate. This is something that was very much recommended. It basically described as like a really sweet dessert, basically. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. Now I'm gonna flip the camera for this one. So I wasn't sure what to expect it to look like because, I mean, you get mixed signals when you flip it over. But when you actually open it, that is what it looks like. Do not let the texture fool you, by the way. It is really good. I actually ended up really liking it. This is a product of Turkey. In fact, a few of these are from there, so that's also something to note down before I get into some of them. So I do not know where some of these are from, because looking at some of the packaging, I can't find a label. So if I do not mention where some of them are from, do not take offense to that. I just cannot find a label. But yeah, this is really good. Also got these vegetarian friendly noodles. These are also a product of Turkey, as it says right there in bold print. I'm pretty sure these are also the only ones that are vegetarian friendly, because the other ones seem to have chicken fat for flavoring, so that is also something to note down. But these look really good. I also got these chili flavored chips from Oman, which is a place that I actually just recently learned about. There's a specific YouTuber who's been promoting the fuck out of that place and encouraging people to get citizenship, and he's like, oh, Oman's one of the best places in the world, it's perfect for the Muslim community and whatnot. So I was like, all right, that's a place to the list. And then I just miraculously found these, which I thought was kind of funny. Haven't tried them yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Now, these aren't exactly vegan. These do have milk in them, but they do not have any like chicken fat, beef fat, or anything like that, so they're perfectly fine. And I bought 2 bags of these spicy chips. These are really good. Also, this is the, I know it's kind of hard to see with the label on it, with the strip on it, but that is the name of the brand. So yeah, these are really good. And these are also like $1 each, so they are relatively cheap as well. Next up, we have something that I took a major risk with, and it is none other than Moroccan sardines. I have never had sardines before, but I have been very interested in trying them. I'm a really big fan of salmon. I buy salmon almost everywhere that I go. And people are like, you know, salmon's so fucking terrible. Nobody likes salmon. It smells awful and, you know, all that stuff. People have the exact same reaction to sardines, so that led me to think maybe this is the same scenario. Maybe sardines are actually really good and people just have bad taste. And sure enough, that's exactly what I configured while eating these. I actually really liked them. I've heard people say that they can't stand the smell of them. It just smells like fish and it smells like the ocean. I don't really know what else you want it to smell like. I thought these were really good though. I actually was very surprised with them. This is also officially the very first can of sardines I've ever had before, so there's also that. I am definitely going to be buying more of these. These were really fucking good. I ate one of the spicy ones earlier, and the other one that I have is also spicy. I also bought 2 of the regular. Now, the guy specifically said that the spicy was his favorite, so I really wanted to try this one first, and I also am a big fan of spicy things, so there was also that. Not sure about the regular, but I am looking forward to trying them. Next up, we have hummus tahini. I've actually never had this before, but I am a fan of things mentioned on here, so thought I would give it a try. Tahini is something that I like it quite a bit. I do like hummus, and I do like chickpeas, so basically, this seems like the perfect formula, and I'm looking forward to trying it. We also got another brand of sardines right here. This is the only one that I bought of this brand. Again, I didn't want to buy too many sardines because, you know, just in case I didn't like the first one. I bought a few of the other brand and I bought one of these. This one looks very promising. They also use olive oil, which is something I was a little surprised with. The ingredients are sardines, olive oil, chili pepper, and salt, which is actually really good. Yeah, this is another brand of Moroccan sardines. I'm looking forward to trying these. I also forgot to mention the hummus tahini is also from Jordan. That is something I completely forgot to mention. Next up, we have white meat tuna and olive oil. This is also something I'm looking forward to trying because you guys know I'm a really big fan of tuna. There's not much to say about it. I mean, we all know I like tuna. We all know I have good opinions about it, but I have never tried these in particular. They are... I do not know where these are from. I tried to find a label on them and I do not see it, so can't say where these are from, but these look really good. Also got a second one because I have really high hopes for it. These are, I believe, $1.79. I could be wrong about that though, so do not quote me on it. The next thing, and this is technically the last thing on this video, and it happens to be marmalade from figs. This is something that I was a little nervous about. I'm a really big fan of figs. I'm a really big fan of marmalade. I thought it would be a really good combination. It's a little underwhelming, but I did end up liking it quite a bit. I actually just had a sandwich made with this. The ingredients are also quite clear on here as well. This is also a product of Lebanon. And in case you guys do not know, Lebanon has been on my travel list for a very long time. So naturally, when I see Lebanon, I want to buy it. Well, that is pretty much everything. It totaled up to $71. I have loved everything I have tried so far. A few things were a bit underwhelming, but they grew on me exponentially fast. And then there were some things that I got, like the sardines, for example, that were really fucking good. This was a really good place, and I'm looking forward to shopping here again. Anyway, I would recommend shopping at this place if you haven't. I loved just about everything to do with this store, in all honesty. One of my coolest experiences in Nebraska was getting to go to the stores. That is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all later. Have a great night. I hope you all enjoyed the video.